Well, I think some oil exporters are adjusting to an era of low oil prices and some are not. So you have the UAE where you have a cut in energy subsidies. They have a nuclear program that's been running now for close to 10 years. They're talking about introducing VAT, corporate tax. So they're thinking about a world of lower oil prices. The contrast would be Saudi Arabia, where you've seen bits and pieces, some talk of cutting back on buying new buildings, some talk of cutting back on projects, but nothing really in the way of a planned response to this oil price shock. Well, I think the problem is globally you're seeing liquidity shrinking from all financial markets. And this is because of the fall in oil prices, because of capital flight from, say, China and other emerging markets. And also the Fed has stopped pumping money into the global system. So for oil importers, they're facing the benefits of lower oil prices, but at the same time, money is more scarce. So they need to think of a way of getting a bigger slice of the pie. And the way they can do that is through credible fiscal reform, a clear monetary policy, and also just improving the incentives for project sponsors and financial sponsors to move ahead on project financing. Well, it's something I look forward to because it's a very good way of connecting with what's happening in project finance in the region. For me, coming from an Egyptian investment bank, it's particularly important this year because there's a lot of interest in Egypt with the feed-in tariff, and also conventional energy investment in Egypt has really picked up. There's a big gas find announced earlier this year. So Egypt's definitely in focus, but it's always good to see what the market is saying about investment flow into the region. I suppose it's a way to sort of step back and look at the big issues that are driving financial flows into and out of the region. So we've had panels looking at an individual country, an individual project, but it's always good to just step back a little and try and think about over the next, say, 5-10 years, where the money's going to come from and where it's going to go.